How do I put this in the
It's all
trying to
good.
put it
It's all good.
you had a reputation with the ladies.
I did? No, no
You had
way.
a little reputation with the ladies. Never, never, never kiss. So it might be a happy accident or a happy coincidence, but I don't know if you remember back in our lovely college days in the MySpace of it all. And I had I heavy use of the blog section, right? And I used to write things, right? Poems, short stories, whatever. And I had a poem that was called like Jasmine or Jazzy, something like that. And it was like the alter ego. I wrote it from the alter
Oh
ego of
wow.
like who I am when I'm on stage. Was like I just kind of used jazz. I thought jazz was like
I don't
Jasmine
remember
was just
that.
like a
No,
really
that
sassy
wasn't part of the
name. And so I was like,
process.
I'll use that. So I was like, maybe it's just a happy accident. I was
Another
like,
happy accident. Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
I didn't have that much information. Yeah, that's crazy actually.
Yeah, I have to. I have it somewhere. I gotta find it. But I remember I was like when I was literally had a whole conniption. I was like, "Whoa!" I was like, either he. I was like, "There's no way he remembered that. There's no way."
And
Because
it's
I would just write stuff on the blog and not say anything about it, and whoever read it read it. But like, yeah. But that was who like I kind of wanted. This is before Beyonce had Sasha Fierce as well. Because again, we're talking college, right? But I'm a lot of performers. We all have like we
yeah,
figure we
daring
have
the
a bit
popular
of a
creed. Yeah.
we have a bit of a elevated person, elevated version of ourselves when we're on stage, and I just chose Jasmine because I thought it was like that sounds like a really sassy and confident sounding name, and so I was like, yeah, we'll rock with that, and you just so happen to choose that as my lovely alter ego name in this book.
Now, that's funny, yeah, that actually happened that way. It's funny because like the jasmines of the book, the jazz of the book, really bring the book together because it's like those connections I had with people that I'm not talking about directly led
Yeah.
to the connection. So in the book, not the Wedding Crashers, I think this person's name, I don't think I changed it. I think I called her Ashley and her name is Ashley in real life. Uh, and
She's like, hold on, time out.
yeah, yeah, I would have to
He
look at
spelled
that
it
one.
different.
But is this the book? This is the chapter right here. And let's see. I call her Angie in the book. Okay, oop. Shout out to Ash. She's cool
Shout
people.
out to, yeah.
Ash, Angie. Yeah, I think about like the people that got me in contact. My friend Nikki, who I talk about in the book. Again, like I don't know, I've had I hate to say platonic relationships, but like women that just like my friends that I've never dated, right? We
Yeah.
never dated for one reason or the next that have been like just my homies that
Hmm.
give me the layups that I said God has been giving me, the alley oops, and always kind of help me out in certain ways, shape or form. And I appreciate you guys because like it does make it easier because I'm a introverted extrovert or the vice versa. Like I'm really introverted, like it's all get out. But if
Which
I
is
got
kind of
hurt,
surprising, I think, for those of us. I mean, I also think it just depends on how you meet people, right? Like if you meet them in their extroverted moment, then you think
mhm,
that's who they are. If you meet them in their introverted moment, you think that's who they are. Um, you are in college, you always just you had a quiet is not the right word either, but I'm going to use it like a quiet confidence.
okay,
And you were very much a like observer. You were always you were around, you were in the midst, but you weren't like spotlight all the time,
no,
right? But you were very much always around in the midst, and the spotlight, the folks the spotlight was on was always around you too. You know what I mean? So, but you always had this like quiet confidence about you, and I mean, how do I put this in the
it's all
trying to
good.
put it
It's all good.
you had a reputation with the ladies.
I did? No, no
You had
way.
a little reputation with the ladies. Um, but yeah, I think that's always I think a quiet confidence is kind of the best way I can kind of remember you as, especially back then. Now, granted, we talked all the time, so like, we got to know each other or whatever, but um the alley I love you how you call that the jazzes of the book, right? They give you the oops and just the friendships that you have. I
Mhm.
think we just those are important. I don't care who they are, and you don't have to. date every person you speak to.
That's one thing guys didn't. So one of my frat brothers, I'm not gonna mention his name, cool dude, still known to this day. He didn't understand why I would invite girls over and just like cook for him. Like, so I invite like a group of people over. It wouldn't just be girls, but like a group of people, and I would just cook. For one, people don't know I like to cook, so let's start there. I like to cook, and then it's just like it's my way of entertaining. Like I don't have a whole bunch of money, but I had Link, right? So
Right,
we
right,
in
right.
college, I got Link. I invite people over. I might make a big thing of pasta. You know what I'm saying? I might make a pizza, whatever, whatever, and just share it with people. It's just a way
Right.
of you know what I'm saying? I hate to say fellowshipping, but just kicking
Entertaining, right? Having people over without having to go out, right? And being
it.
around people without having to go out. Yeah.
Now the bros are trying to smash, right? They like, man, we got these girls over. Like, what's the end game? It's like, nah, like they just come over. Now,
This is the end game. We're here
this is the
now.
end game.
Whatever you do is what you do.
Did I come up from it sometimes? Yeah, but that wasn't like the goal. The goal was like, look, invite some people over, have a good time, and then see what happens. And we just had a whole bunch of crazy gatherings at the house.
I have been to one or two.
Yeah, where they turned to something completely different over time. Now you've been to more than one or two, but that's neither here nor there. What I was
Been
saying
to one or two.
is, what,
We had a blast in college. College was a great time.
uh, blast. It went by so quickly, and
So
so
fast.
I think about those moments and like the friendships I was able to have based off of just mutual respect, and then
Yeah.
like to know each other. It was like probably the best thing about it. Even, and I've actually been told I'm a better, sounds bad, I'm a better friend than boyfriend. So it's like,
Hmm. That's
yeah,
interesting.
yeah, yikes.
Do you have like this kind, and this goes to the book too. Do you agree with that statement, A? And B, where is the difference? Like, or is there a difference to
I,
you?
I think the big difference is people that I dated that was tr just purely infatuation
Mm,
and didn't have the foundation of being a friend, they would feel that way.
got you.
But someone that I had like a friendship foundation with first, and then we went into dating, is completely different. And so, like, even look at the contrast within the book. So, our mutual friend, Tracy, from the book, we didn't have a friendship established before we started dating. We just kind of
Sure.
jumped head first into it. I was in a transition, I'm moving, have no business starting a relationship with anybody. So, let's start there. And then we jump into it. And
Right.
then I look on the flip side, the hardest chapter I had to write was, I want to call it everybody plays the fool, but it was, do you like me? Yes, no, or maybe. That one, I was friends with the person, like 4 years, three,
Yeah.
4 years before we like attempted to date. So I'm going into it with a whole different mindset. You know what I'm saying? A whole different
There's
approach.
a level of respect you already have, though. Like the
Exactly.
foundation is yeah.
Respect, understanding,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So it was just two different. And again, you look at each chapter, I encounter people at different perspectives and different moments in my life. And so
Right.
even then the one where it was the best I never had, that's a person that I never even kissed, you know what I'm saying? The entire time we dated, whatever, whatever. It was me trying to shoot my shot at somebody that just probably out of my league in a lot of different ways. And not from like a physical standpoint, but she just was on other stuff personally that I wasn't attuned to. So I think it is depends if we developed a friendship first or if I just jump in head first. I'm just, because again, I
Yeah.
looked at that one person like, yo, she thick as grits, and so that was the mindset. I'm just
We were just
into
there.
that, and I didn't get to know her beneath the surface until round two. When we got back together, that's when we actually got to know each other better
Yeah.
and really got to like have a better friendship. We spent each weekend together, and she would even meet me for lunch on short breaks from time to time. An hour and a half round trip just to spend 30 minutes eating pizza with me. We truly began to know each other and to love each other, like one of those sappy romance novels.
I
That
feel
was
like that was
another thing.
really common at that time of most people, like in that age range, right? That coming out of college or your last couple years of college, right? I feel people like the first round's like, oh no, and then do over. Wait, we need a second round. We need to do this one more time. Let's give it our version of a real try, right? And again, some people got lucky and it worked out. Um, Other times, had some more lessons to learn.
True.
Yeah.
It's, so yeah, I think there's some truth to that, but not, everything you need context. I
Yeah,
think
I was gonna say, I'm sure there's like some individualized things
I've
that
been
go
called
on.
everything but a child of God in my lifetime. And sometimes it's like you got to take the feedback, to a certain extent. And then sometimes like, nah, man, I've been
Yeah.
called an F boy. It's like, all right, I'm not. Actually, someone called my book. They wouldn't write a review on it because they said they had nothing good to say about it. And they, the way
Well, I
she
think that's a
said,
review.
yeah, she said, yeah, if I had to title this, I would call it Memoirs of an F boy. And I was like, whoa. Well, and she's like, the reason why I feel that way is because you come off like trying to act like the good guy and this, blah, blah. I was like, I actually purposely tried to paint a holistic picture
Yeah.
of young innocent, in the middle, not good guy, bad guy. I tried to paint the whole picture and give
Can
that.
I ask, do you know if this person listened to your book or read it?
I believe they read it.
Okay, because like I know, like, I have a familiarity with you, right? I know you,
Right.
and so like listening to it, I ain't gonna hold you, was very jarring because I'm like, this is his voice. Like this is Paulo
Yeah.
talking.
I gotta redo it too. I'm actually supposed to be recording the audiobook. I don't like the way it came out, but it's because I recorded it in different chapters, like months apart.
Sure. I mean, and I say jarring, only not like you have recorded music, your
Yeah.
voice sounds fine. Like there's nothing wrong with your voice, like at all. But it was just so funny because again, there's familiarity with you, and like, and then we're getting these like innermost thoughts from these specific times in your life, right? And so I get kind of I can see the thread of maybe what they were saying like because you have a tone that's like yeah well that happened
Yeah,
and
that
like yeah and
so matter of
that
factly. The
and that
hardest
happened.
part is people that are reading the book and are actively messaging me on WhatsApp while they're reading the book, expecting me to respond back in real time. And I'm just like, yo, like just read it and get back to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, because
I waited. I was like, no, I can't do that. Well, and also like I wouldn't want that either. Like I would be my anxiety would be through the gosh darn
I haven't read the book since I wrote it, right? So
yeah.
I wrote the book. I've actually never read it from front to back. I've listened to it from front to back once. And at that point, it's like, to be honest, it's like when you record a song, you never really want to hear it again. It's like, get this out into the universe. Y'all do whatever y'all
Y'all
want
got it.
to
It's
do.
yours now. I don't want it. Yeah.
That's why
Well,
I'm
and I
like,
mean, I encourage you to read it because, like, I mean, I think I encourage you to read your stuff again and listen to it again. And, like, I think, again, this is the sentimental part of me, but I encourage you to do that just because I think you'll learn, again, you already know that your voice has already changed, right? Your writing voice is
right,
different. And you already know that there's things, of course, you're going to pick it apart because perfectionists, that's what we do. Creatives do that.
right.
But I mean, I think I also encourage you to challenge yourself to kind of be like, you know what, I did that. Like I wrote that. Like, okay, laugh at it a little bit. Like, relive some of these
Oh,
things. I'm sure you've
right.
done it millions of times already, but like,
But sure, I mean, what happens is you have to edit, you have to read each chapter at least a dozen times. So that's what I'm saying. Like I've
yeah,
read it plenty of times. It's just since
you're
it's
like,
been
I'm good. I'm
published.
good.
This has been published. I probably only read it once, and I probably only listened to it once.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
but
enough. Look, to be fair, that's probably, yeah, I got you. You're like, all right, we're done. I'm on to the next thing. I'm dived into the next thing, and
yeah,
we're good.
some of them are like so cringy for me. Again, do you like me? Circle yes, no, or maybe it's so cringy because like I saw all the signs and I just ignored them. Like I just kept just like the first is like danger, second is like nah for real. Third one is like the Acme signs and the arrows pointing towards it. Like nah, it's like stop. And then white
But see,
chocolate. I don't know if you,
the story I'm in though is a good one. Like it's a positive one. It's the surprise, right? Like and I low key forgot about that moment until I read it. Like till I was like, oh yeah, that did happen. Um,
thank you for the assist, the alley oop on that one. That was a
of course.
crazy because I remember I was stuck in traffic. So obviously, what people don't need to know, but they could know, I changed locations for a lot of stuff, and then I changed job positions and stuff like that. Like I didn't want to mention where I
Right.
actually worked. So I think I say I worked at TSA instead of being a police officer, whatever, whatever.
Right.
Cool.
I was like, ooh, that was clever. I
Yeah.
was like, yeah, I see what you did
Gotta
there.
swap out some stuff. So some of the stuff
Yeah.
doesn't even make sense. It's like I'm telling them about a curfew we had as TSA officers. Like, what do they do that? They do that for the police academy, but I don't think they do that for TSA.
Right.
So,
And they
but who
don't
cares?
know.
Yeah, yeah. And so I think I was talking about I was in Illinois and I was coming from Illinois to Bloomington, but I was really going from St. Louis to
Mhm.
Bloomington. And I remember getting stuck in traffic. I'm 15 minutes into the trip and like it's just like bumper to bumper. I barely get in town and you like literally this is back when there was no QR codes, okay?
No,
Nothing
we
online.
in
You
the
have to go in
line,
person,
paper tickets.
paper tickets, and there's no assigned seats. So some
Yep.
theaters like let you pick your seats now. It's like you got to get there, you got to elbow people out to get your seats. And so you're trying to hold an extra seat and get me this ticket without her catching on, and I'm
I
running
had
late.
two purses in that hole and a coat. Something. I don't remember what I was doing. I was like I had things in there. That was fun. It was fun. And I just, I'm a hopeless romantic, so I was down for the cause. I was like, yeah, let's go. What we doing? What we need?
Yeah, like no,
Got you.
you was definitely game. And then like I remember getting there and Tracy sees me and she's like, yo, this seat is taken, and she doesn't know it's me. You know what I'm saying?
I'm like, it is invade.
Like, yo, I'm here. And yeah, and I was like, I was dying laughing. I was like, I read that part about the Andre Spumante in the
Oh
refrigerator.
my God.
Like, oh, I just want to throw up thinking about the
Because
taste of
would
Andre
never
Spumante.
look, because would never now. Our
Oh,
palates have grown.
man. Palettes, budgets, tape.
All the things, yes.
Yeah, yeah, nah. Like I'm way too bougie for Andre Spumante. I don't even know if they still sell that.
It's
Like, is that
somewhere.
yeah, it's up there with Mad Dog 2020 and
Oh my
Irish Road.
God. No, no, no.
Man, what the stuff we put in our bodies and I'm shocked that we're still here. Or maybe that's the reason why we're still here.
That is why we're still here.
Okay. Okay.
That
So,
is why.
but no, yeah, there was a lot of like, and I think that's the part that I didn't double down on was the good stuff. Like even within that story, there was like so many other dope moments that could have been like expounded or
Yeah.
expanded upon. Um, I'm forgetting
I ain't
my
gonna lie. By the time I got to that chapter, I was very scared. I was like, oh Lord. And then I was like, oh, this one's talking. Okay, cool, cool, cool.
yeah. I mean, it was. I think I try to keep the book light anyway. I don't go
It was. There wasn't super heavy
nah.
things. And there was, I'm sure you've been through plenty, and none of it was super heavy. I think
No.
Um, again, my favorite part of the whole thing is just the simple fact it's like an insight into a young man's mindset in those moments, right? And especially a young Black man, right? And
And
none
black.
of it, and to be fair, right, if we think about what we consume and what books get written and what entertainment comes out, like we don't have a ton of that. Like there's not a lot of that. Not in the innocence way of that you wrote it, if I'm making sense, right?
I,
Like,
I think the book still has a lot of commercial potential.
yeah,
First and foremost, like people, as far as with art, things don't have to explode right away, right? It could be a
no.
slow burn. I think there's a huge audience for it. My target audience when writing the book was me. Like I just wanted to write it for myself and it's like really kind of get an understanding where I'm at. But I've realized that Black women have picked it up and run with it. Like I've seen it in book clubs, I've seen it in other different spheres. And no, don't get me wrong, I was strategic about that. Like I jumped on TikTok and found out about Black women book clubs. Y'all, it's a real thing. And
Yeah.
it can backfire too. Like if they don't like the book, like they will let you know that as well. So that's why my rating, I think right now is like 4.6. Somebody from a book club went in on me. But it's all good. Nothing's perfect. And
But
yeah,
look, they
I
read
think
it.
women, men, unfortunately, we don't read stuff like this. We
Yeah.
just it's not our go-to. They see this cover and it's not like, oh, I just need to pick up that book. But the men that have read it uh have really looked out. Mario, I call him Cannon, but yeah,
Yeah.
Mario Cannon. Shout out to Mario.
Yeah.
He was
What's
one of
up,
my first
Mario?
supporters. Read the book, did a review on it like ASAP. I got another boy We call him Flyboy. He has a big YouTube channel. He has over 100,000 subscribers. He
Mhm.
read it, wrote a review on it like right away. He hits me up though, like right away, like, dude, I need to talk to you about the way you select women. Like that was the first thing he said to me. Like, bruh. But his real name is Quez. But I was just with him in Barranquilla recently. But he's like one of the first people I met. Him and Mario that have a huge following that
Mhm.
don't gatekeep.
Yeah,
And like they don't gatekeep and they realize that like showing support doesn't take away from them.
it don't, and it gets you more support too, like all the way, all the way.
And then the forward, what is that called? Forward? The was done by Devarian Javale. He's a Rock 40 and that has crazy following on IG. I think he got like 500,000 followers, but he has tens of millions of views on a few of his videos.
Sheesh.
Um, Good dude did the intro opening for me on the audiobook. I think it's
Yeah,
written here as well. And so I just appreciate the support from my brothers as far as and then even AG, Tony, them just putting it out there because as
yeah.
soon as it dropped, they shared it out to everybody.
Everywhere. It was everywhere. I was like, let me
Yeah.
get my life together. Hold
My
on.
little sister said she got like a commercial, like one of the promo ads popped up in her feed.
Oh, it blows me. Like it happens to me too. So I'm like, oh, I was like, this is Paula. I know. I know who this is.
So
Like,
hey, I appreciate the people that's sharing this blowing
yeah,
up on the Facebook page. And so it's catching steam. I'm not worried about the commercial success of it, like as far from a financial standpoint. Um, I don't need this money to eat. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Luckily, I'm gainfully employed and got a couple dollars. You know, what I'm saying a
Just,
couple dollars.
hey,
But
you know,
it's nice getting those royalty checks from Amazon. Though I ain't gonna lie, it's like what? I got an extra 200
like,
bucks. Like I'll
like this
take
cute. Let me go take somebody out on tour on a date. I'm saying.
it.
Never, never, never kiss.